What's up, everybody? Welcome to another vlog, day number 17. And today we're going to be hitting up a bunch of various pawn shops. It's about 12 o'clock, so it's a late start. I had to spend a lot of time this morning getting my vlog uploaded and ready and doing some graphic design stuff. The internet was so slow, so going to be hitting up a bunch of pawn shops today and maybe a few like secondhand mom and pop thrift stores and maybe a few other things. But again, like I said yesterday, I'm switching up my strategy big time. I'm probably not going to go to any Goodwills. If I do, it's going to be something that was just along the side of the road, and I just saw it. I just said, you know what, I'm going to pop on it. So day 17, beautiful day. It's about 84 degrees and nice and sunny out. There's my hotel, blue sky. So really excited, and I really want to show you guys some impressive finds today. So that's my goal. I want to find some amazing items to show you. So come along for another day, day 17, and I'll see you when we get to our first location. What's up, peeps on the streets? Buy, sell, loan. USA Pawn. We are officially here. Looks like a pretty cool place. I'm excited. First pawn shop of the day. There's actually a dude who's staring at me right here. He didn't like that I was vlogging very much, but I'm getting him on cam anyways. Shut up. And yeah, let's go inside. Let's buy. We don't want to sell. We don't want to loan. We want to buy. All right? So let's get in there and make some money. All right, thank God I got this pawn shop out of the way. I mean, this place was just ridiculous. They had prices on items higher than eBay, higher than Amazon FBA. They didn't want to negotiate one bit, and it started to get under my skin a little bit, and I started talking to the manager. I'm like, dude, you're not going to sell this stuff. None of this stuff is going to move. I mean, he had camera lenses marked at $450 that were going for $250 on Amazon. He had video games at $60, $70 that were going for $30 or $40. I said to him, I was thinking to myself, dude, what is wrong with you, man? I don't get it. And he doesn't want to wheel a deal, doesn't want to negotiate. And I mean, this place is like, whatever. I guess they've been in business for a while, so they must know what they're doing. But he starts asking me questions like, are you a reseller? Are you trying to make money? Dude, it's none of your business, man. You're a reseller. If I want to be a reseller, then what's the problem? Anyways, that's the thing with some of these pawn shops. Some of them just don't want to play. They don't want to wheel and deal. Who knows what's really going on at this place. But yeah, didn't find anything. Had some stuff I was interested in, but you know, just ridiculous. That's what you're gonna have to deal with. But on to the next. What's up, guys? So here we are at pawn shop number 2, Cash America Pawn, on a pretty busy road right now. I believe this is North Gate Road or Gate City Road, something around that, something like that. So we're gonna go in here and try to find some deals. And one thing I want to mention before was, you noticed I was kind of getting upset and I was getting a little agitated, but one thing we all need to realize is this is their business, right? We're playing in their sandbox. This is their business model. If they've been in business for 20, 30 years and they've got these high prices, it must work. So we need to try to stay patient and just pick and choose and just work on our strengths. So let's go inside. What's up, guys? So I ended up popping on 2 cameras, and they're a Sony and a Canon. Paid $140 for one of them. Has a 73 rank, and that's probably going to sell for about $230 or $240. That's going to be an instant sale. Definitely a really hot point and shoot Canon camera. And then the second item that I picked up was a Sony, another Sony cam. It's an older one, but they're still in demand, and that's going for, I want to say 140, and it had like a 2000 rank, so it's going to be a little slower of a sale, might take a couple months, and I paid $42 and change for that one. So yeah, I'm out here right now just leaving this pawn shop, so I'd say I made, you know, potentially $150 within probably about 20 to 25 minutes I was in there. And I was about to pop on another Canon PowerShot camera, but I found a slight little, I don't know if it was a scratch or just a hairline crack or something like that on the screen, so I passed on it. That's one thing you guys want to realize when you're selling stuff on Amazon FBA, especially the electronics. Sell stuff that's in good condition, that's complete. Once you start selling items that have flaws, and that's when you start getting into issues and returns, and your feedback goes to the you know what. So did well there. On to the next one. Hey guys, do you see that? Look. Putting you guys to the test. I'm training you. I'm training your eyes to see the profits. Quick Cash Pawn. You know what time it is. Let's run up in there and destroy this place. What's up, guys? So I'm back in the car. It's about 2 o'clock right now, and I spent a lot of time in there just kind of doing some research and just looking up different camera lenses and just getting a feel for different things. I was looking for a deal, but I was kind of educating myself, especially on camera lenses. That's one area I really want to improve on and get better in. So I spent some time in there. I did pop on a few items. Let me bring you inside the bag. So I got 3 calculators. Look at this thing that I picked up. They wanted 50. I ended up getting it for 20 bucks. A TI Inspire. This thing is freaking serious. This thing could read your mind. It's like from Mars. It's from a different planet. So did all right in there. I should probably make I don't know, $60 profit when all said and done. I did pay up for those calculators, but it was a cool pawn shop. They were willing to negotiate. They had a bottom line. Then they would take a discount off if you bundled items. So I enjoyed it. The people in there were really cool. So shout out to all you folks in this pawn shop, which I can't say the name because I don't remember, but going on to the next one. What's up, peeps? So we're popping on a random pawn shop right now. This wasn't on my list. At least I don't think it was. 3632. What street are we on? I have no clue, and that is true. But you know what it's time to do. I don't have another rhyme, but that's about it. Let's go in here and find some deals, guys. All right, so we just rolled out of that pawn shop. Didn't get anything in there. The guy, he had no clue what he was doing. It's hilarious sometimes. Some of these owners of pawn shops, they're really like, we have so much more knowledge than these guys. We really do. It's almost like all they know how to do is just look something up on eBay. They don't know anything about the products. They don't know anything about other platforms. So didn't find anything in there, though. He puts everything on eBay, so it is what it is. On to the next. Hell yeah, I am pumped up right now. I am super pumped, and I want to tell you guys why I'm pumped up, all right? I don't want to just leave you in the dark. This is why I'm pumped. Let me zoom in. I'm pumped because right there is a pawn shop. You see that? Look at that. This guy doesn't even know. I'm looking at the pawn shop. I'm looking at the pawn shop. Anyways, look over here. A thrift store. What thrift store is that? Freedom House. It's going to bring me financial freedom. So, yeah, I'm looking at you, man. I'm looking at you. And, yeah, let's go in and do this. Here we are inside the pawn shop. About to pop on some cameras right now. Let's see if she could get me a deal. That's what I'm looking for right there. What's going on, guys? Just left that pawn shop and did really well over there. Let me put my bag down and I'll show you what I found. All right, let's dive in. Found this puppy right here. Got that for 16. That's going for about 100 bucks with a 34,000 rank, which isn't too bad. Got a TI 83. They marked that thing down from 35. I asked them what's the lowest they take. They said 15. That's like unheard of at a pawn shop. And I tested that. That works well. And then in here, let me see if I can get this. Is a Canon PowerShot camera, red. It has a 4,000 rank, which isn't the best, but I paid 40, and that's going for, I believe, over 100. So we'll see. That's gonna be more of a long tail item, but those Canon PowerShots are in demand. That's what I'm shooting this video on, a Canon PowerShot ELPH 330. So that one was like 100. ELPH 100 or 100 and something. I don't recall exactly what the model number was, but did well in there. I mean, this thing's a freaking killer score. That's a killer score, and the camera's long tail, so did well in there. Let's head over to the thrift store and then grab some lunch. I'm thinking Mexican. All right, so here we are inside of El Camino, I believe, Mexican restaurant. Looks good. Good reviews. People said nice things. Let's see what we could find. Oh, hello. Wow, look at, yeah, do you have any hot sauce too? Thank you so much. Oh, those are the hot sauces? Yes. All right, thank you. All right, so here's the meal. Chicken fajitas. Ooh, it's looking good. Let's dive in. What's up, guys? So it's about 3:48 right now, and just got done eating lunch. And it wasn't the healthiest meal, but Mexican isn't the worst. But I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it. I admit I let myself get a little too hungry, so I kind of just went for whatever was closest. But one tip that I'd like to give you, and something that's worked for me and has been working over the last few months, you know, I'm down about 18 pounds over the last few months. One thing that I've been doing is, even if I go out to eat at a place that's not necessarily quote-unquote healthy or, you know, the best for weight loss or whatever, I try to eat smaller portions. So, I mean, I had a big meal. I only ate about half of it. So I'm saving the other half for maybe like 3 or 4 hours later on tonight. So that's just a tip. But anyways, enough of the health advice. 3:48, gonna head out to another pawn shop and try to find some more deals. Doing really well today. All right, so we're just getting outside right now, popping on another pawn shop. And I don't know, this is probably like the 4th or 5th pawn shop I've hit today. I've done really well, so I'm hoping that this streak keeps up. Let's go inside, make some money, find some deals, and I'll update you soon. perspectives right here. All right, let's wait for the guy to come. You guys hear that? Listen, listen. What is that? Cha-ching! You want to know what that means? I just hit jackpot in that pawn shop, and I want to show you the best item I found. I found 3 items, and I just added up my profits. I'm probably going to profit about $160, but this was the best find I came across. This is a calculator, but even more than just a calculator, it is a TI-89 titanium, and these things are hot right now. This thing, at the time, remember, the prices do change, but at this very moment, it's got a rank of like 15, which is super, super low. I mean, that'll sell instantly, and it's selling for about 122. So I'm gonna make about $60 and change on this. I also found a few other items, a few I can't disclose just because, I mean, I'm just owning the market on these things. But the thing is, you guys, you know what? Don't feel bad like, oh, Steve's not telling me everything he's buying and he's holding a few things back. I mean, go out there and find your own things. You know, I'm sharing with you guys a lot of items I'm picking up, and you can go find them. But you got to make sure you go out and you go hunting for your own. Scan things, look things up, look at the different electronics, at the different types of stuff at these pawn shops, and you're going to be able to find your own little niche items as well. So did really well in there. 3 items. I spent, I think, $110 out the door, and these 3 items I found, no negotiation. I tried, but I couldn't get any discount. She wouldn't discount it a penny. But I kept trying, and what I got was she didn't tax me on it. So I saved like 10 bucks or 8 bucks, which is nothing big. But yeah, did really well in there, and now it's time to go to the next location. All right, here we are at the next pawn shop, and this is probably the sketchiest looking pawn shop I've ever gone to. Looks like it's an old converted bank building right here, and there's like nobody in this entire parking lot. So yeah, it's just me, guys. If you don't ever see this video, which obviously if you're watching it, you've seen it, but let's just pretend you never got to see this video. The reason was it's because I got murdered in this building. Talk soon. All right, so I just got back to the car, and I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty sad, man. There's like nobody here. Like I said, there's like no one in the parking lot, and the owner of this place, which I just went in, he said he owned this place for or he's run the pawn shop since 1984, and he's talking about how the business has changed so much, and how, you know, a lot of people are putting stuff online, and he's having a hard time staying in business. He's getting ready to shut the doors and all. And we're talking about how, you know, a TV could come in and it's 2 years old. It's not worth anything. Same with laptops. Technology is just growing so fast. You know, technology from a year or 2 ago is just becoming obsolete, and it's not worth much anymore. So it was kind of sad. Really nice guy in there. I wish him the best. But yeah, anyways, gonna move on to the next pawn shop. Didn't find anything in there. What's up, guys? Greensboro, North Carolina, getting to another pawn shop, and it's pretty crazy over here. There's a lot of traffic on the way here. Some guy flicked me off. Like, he literally, like, I don't even know what I did. He pulled up next to me and just like took me out. I'm like, what did I even do? So maybe I did something wrong, but we're a little crazy over here. But anyways, I'm gonna walk in the pawn shop, try to find some deals. Getting tired though. I'm getting tired, and I got a big shipment tonight, so this might be one of my last few. All right, so just rolling out of that pawn shop right now, and that place was something else. I'm shaking my head. I am shaking my head right now because that place was like through the roof. I told the guy, I said, man, I've been to a bunch of pawn shops today. You guys are the most expensive. And sometimes I just start acting like a jackass. I don't know why. It just happens. And I was like, man, you guys are freaking so high. Like, how are you guys gonna sell this stuff? And he goes, oh, we like to shoot for the stars. I said, you're shooting for something, all right. What's up, guys? Over at Cash America right now, Cash Pawn. Got a bunch of apple in my mouth, excuse me. Let's find some. Yo, I'm back in the car again, and just leaving Cash Pawn America, whatever it's called. And I did pop on one item. I was in there a little while again, studying up and talking to a woman actually at the pawn shop, and she was actually giving me some insider secrets about how they price items, when they leave discounts based on how long items have been sitting there, some of the ins and outs, which we could get into in another video for sure. But just, you know, doing my research, making relationships and whatnot. But ended up popping on the Sony CD player, and it's unique. It really is. You actually have to shift it with your hands to open it up. Like, there's no button. It's pretty unique, and this is like something you can kind of put through your belt, I believe. Just a cool, unique CD player, and those are the things that do well in terms of the Sony brand with CD players. So ended up paying $12.48 out the door, and that's going for about $75. So we'll see what happens. I could do some more research, but it works great. We tested it out, so should probably make about 40 or 50 bucks on that. So with that being said, we got 2 more pawn shops. It's 5:44 right now, and I've got a green room show tonight. We're going to be talking about Craigslist, and I've got a shipment, so I got to keep moving. So I'll see you guys soon. All right, we're pulling up right now to First National Pawn. These pawn shops are literally back to back to back to back, which is amazing for me because I can move efficiently, effectively, quick, not waste too much time, and make a lot of money. And it's all about the time, right? It's not about how much money you necessarily make. It's how much time you put in to make that money. So we're over here right now, and oh boy, this place is closing literally in 2 minutes. I gotta go. All right, guys, so I'm actually at another pawn shop. When I was running late for that one, it had actually already closed. The doors were locked, so they wouldn't let me in. I was begging, I was crying. They would not let me in. So let's go say what up to Bob. Let's see what Bob has in store. Cash loans, scraps, golds and diamonds. What about GPSs and calculators, Bob? What do you know about that? Oh, come on, Bob. I wanted to get some deals, Bob. I don't know what voice I'm doing right there, but that's a voice of somebody wanting a deal but not getting a deal. Went in there, I mean, there was literally nothing in there. Makes me wonder how some of these places even stay in business. I'm gonna be honest. You go into some of these pawn shops and they've got like 20 things, right? It looks like one of those lame yard sales that you go to and they run it for 3 days and they've got like 8 things in their front yard. So I don't know, it is what it is. But Bob, you let me down, man. I was counting on Bob to make me some money, but you know, Bob's out for himself. It is what it is. All right, guys, we're gonna go back to the hotel now, and I got some stuff to do. Got to get prepared for the green room show, and probably gonna do a quick workout or jump in a pool. So see you guys there, and we'll touch base shortly. What's up, guys? So I'm back to my hotel, and really happy with the results that I attained today by going to all the pawn shops. It was definitely a better move, and it was way more profitable versus hitting the Goodwill. So that's a lesson learned, right? And for any of you guys watching right now, if you're doing something in your business that isn't yielding the results that you truly desire, then take a few moments to think about other ways you can make money. As in this example, you know, I looked at pawn shops, I looked at retail arbitrage, I looked at a few other things, and I decided to go with pawn shops, and it paid off. So whatever you're doing right now, kind of gauge, you know, the results you're getting and ask yourself, is there anything better I can do? Is there a better strategy? Is there something that might be a more effective? Experiment, try things out. So anyways, I'm back to the hotel right now, and I'm waiting for my computer to log on up. Actually gonna get a workout in. Again, I've been obsessed with these workouts where like people, they go on YouTube and they literally do like a 30 to 40 minute body weight workout, and I just follow what they say and they motivate you and everything. So I'm gonna do that right now. Literally, I just walked in the door about 5 minutes ago, but health is my #1 priority right now. And you gotta do what you don't feel like doing at times to get to where you wanna go. So that's what I'm about to do, and then I'm gonna jump in the pool. So let me take care of business, and I'll talk to you guys later and close out the vlog for the day. It's been a ton of fun. Thank you so much for watching. Talk soon. What's up, guys? So I'm getting ready to head on downstairs to the pool. Got done with my workout and finished the rest of my Mexican food. So now it's time to jump in the pool. Let me bring you down, and I'll show you the pool and let you know what I'm gonna be up to. All right, so just got out of the pool, and I couldn't pull out the camera because there was a bunch of kids there and people, and it would have been just way too creepy. So you're gonna have to take my word for it. It was a pretty nice pool. So yeah, I'm in the elevator getting ready to go back to my room. And yeah, I just want to thank you guys for hanging out with me for another day. I got to get ready for the green room. We got the green room show popping off tonight, so hopefully you guys will be there. We're going to be talking about Craigslist, making money with Craigslist, bunch of tactics and techniques for how we've done it and continue to make money on Craigslist. So hopefully you guys are there. But again, thanks for watching day number 17 vlog. Hopefully you guys enjoyed me going to all the pawn shops and seeing some of my items and just hanging out with me for the day. So thanks again. You guys are the best. You mean the world to me, and I will see you tomorrow. I believe I'm going to West Virginia for day number 18. Stay tuned for that. Talk to you later. Bye.